Alright everyone, this is Cure for Cancer. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, which is the hot spot of the soulmate cycle, which makes this by default an all signs reading because you're all honorary Cancers in this particular soulmate cycle. The North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. That's the theme. So let's take a look. I use these Cure for Cancer readings to study the cycle in a big way. It gives me a whole snapshot, very unique reading of what's going on here. So my Cancerian people, which make up over 80% of my channel, because most of you are suffering in this cycle. Let's see where we're at. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's a whole playlist of these. They're all timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But this is where we are right now. December 6th, 2022. Cure for Cancer. Pre-shuffle. All I get off this pre-shuffle is I would tell, this is the first time I've ever said this to the Cancerians in particular, make sure your phone is on, okay? That's all I can tell you. I mean, on the surface anyway. You know, pretty much most of the readings you get here on YouTube from people are surface readings. And so I give you one. Why not? Why can't I be like everybody else for a second? Surface reading here. In my pre-shuffle, I ask the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer, Cure for Cancer reading. I say it like that. What's this person thinking and feeling? Star card. The time is now, crossed by the Knight of Swords. That guarantees that Knight of Swords energy, forward moving, communication, bird already in the air, tells me that there's no more delay. There's often delay around the star card. The star card also implies a tower has happened, which is the fire that's coming out of this guy's ass. You can't see it, but I can. Underneath that is the Strength card. Heart chakra is open. Okay, somebody here, not a lot of fear. Somebody here is operating under a new energy. Somebody here wants something that they wanted, that they rejected, but they wanted, but they don't want it, but they do want it, and now they want it, and now it's coming towards. Now it's running. It's coming towards you. Underneath that is 8 Pentacles. And I'm going to tell you what this... Normally I would say someone's distracting themselves or someone's... This is about making a plan. This is about doing the work. And the reason I say that is the card underneath it that's bookending the star card is 8 Wands. Forward movement, communication. Bookending the star card, which is crossed by forward movement, communication, the Knight of Swords. It might be, it's mostly a determination energy around this, okay? And I get that here with the Strength card. I do get an indication that it's coming from the heart. Someone here is, with the bird in the air, it's on its way to you. The communication is on its way from someone who might either be making a plan to do it or figuring out how to do it, whatever the case. The intention is to do it. Okay, that's just the surface energy. Now, I wish I could stop there. Unfortunately, I'm not like every other fuckwit. I'm a special fuckwit. So I'm going to go deeper. But that's the surface energy. And my advice would be, if that were just my reading, the title of this reading would be, make sure your phone is on. Okay? But I can't do that. So let's give the deck a shuffle. And I'm not saying it's going to change. I actually feel the energy pretty strong. I have an urge. I have to swim in the energy to do these readings. I have an urge to reach out to you. And we did see forward movement and communication in most of the monthly readings, with the Empress being a card that came out for almost everybody. That's irresistible. And also keep in mind, we're right on top of Mercury moving into Capricorn, which I pulled on yesterday, and I explained it to you. I explained it in that reading. I'm not going to re-explain it here. Go watch that reading. It's very important. And watch the super random I did the day before that, for God's sake. All my readings tie together. I'm here studying a cycle. So let's give the deck a final shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Give me a Cure for Cancer reading, universe. So what is a Cure for Cancer reading? Well, I'm done shuffling. It is 5 cards from the bottom of the deck. Is the affecting energy, the environmental energy your person is swimming in. Up here is 4 cards, which we clarify, of how they're behaving in that energy, right? So What I get a little bit of here is the energy in the room. Let's say it was a temperature of the room from the bottom is hot, and I get your person is wearing winter clothes. Okay? We'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Doesn't mean they're not going to reach out. I'm just saying there's some contrast here. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck, the first card from the 5 from the bottom in the environmental energy is the 5 of Swords. Short-sightedness, short-term thinking, false victory. It's they got a crow whispering in their ear. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I see. A Knight of Wands is the next card. That is impulsiveness. It's emotional immaturity a little bit, but it's impulsiveness I get. An impulsive urge, an urge to reach out to you. Okay? They're thinking about it. That's that 8 of Pentacles I told you about in the pre-shuffle. There is a desire. They have a desire to talk to you. They would love to do it. Okay? I'll put it that way. They'd love to do it. Okay? All right. Center card is the base energy of the affecting energy is 10 Cups. I'm not sure what that means. They might be delusional. I get a little, because we got a color match here, right? We got similar coloring. They might be a little bit delusional about how you're going to react or what's going to happen or what's going to come from this conversation. I don't know how else to read that. We'll get more as we go. That's the center card. The next card is Justice. Yeah, I get a 3 of Swords energy off of this. There's that 3 of Swords that's become all-powerful. But I get somebody wants to resolve something. But I think it might be for selfish reasons, or they might just be delusional that you also want to resolve the issue. I don't know. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. But as I said, the 5th card, here it is. The intention is set. 2 of Wands to reach out. A decision has been made. They're holding on to your wand. I'll put it to you that way. And I'll show you the 6th card just because you see it by default of me pulling the 5th one off. I always show you. It's the Sun. It's not part of the environmental energy, but it is kind of the core, deep down reason here. This person has had some kind of epiphany, some kind of aha moment. All the spiritual shit from the previous 2 months has come in and it's starting to settle now, especially with Mercury and Capricorn, as I said in that reading. So the environmental energy is, yeah, they've set the intention to come towards you. I think they might be a little bit delusional about it. They may have to be to do it. It's a bit of an impulsive action, but it is coming towards you with the Knight of Wands. What's on top? How are they behaving in this energy in the 3D? This is 5D. This is 3D. Okay, let's go. First card out. You ready? I'm ready. 6 of Cups. Someone from the past returning. They are thinking a lot about you. Okay, I'm just going to say that. They're thinking a lot about you. I used to say, and I could still say it, the energy's there, they want to pet your golden retriever, or your Irish setter, or your Mexican hairless, or your black lab, whatever you got down there. Okay? I don't know. I'm just saying. They're thinking a lot about you. Some of it is, I don't know that a lot of it is carnal. I like to think it is. I'm Steve, you know, but they're just thinking a lot about you. Okay. Page of Pentacles. There it is. There's worried about every word they're going to say. Yeah, a little bit. What's crossing that? How much do I say? The intention is set. The desire to talk to you is there. Make sure your fucking phone's on. Metaphorically speaking. What's crossing this? 5 of Cups. Yeah. It is an energy that flows like this. I'll give you a little skit with it. Okay, it's an energy that flows up. There's a lot of regret for not choosing you. I'll phrase it like that. Okay, there's some sadness here and some regret, but it's like, do I tell them why I didn't, or do I not? What do I say? What do I do? They have a new opinion of you. I think they may have prejudged you in the beginning, and I've told you that before, but now it comes down to a matter of how vulnerable do I get? Okay? They're feeling very vulnerable in this energy as they think about you. It's fondness is kind of an energy that's there. And that's why it's a little bit ill thought out. You know, yeah, the intention is set here with the 2 of Wands, but it's directly bookending this 5 of Swords. It's a little bit ill thought out. They are thinking about what they're going to say, but I think this may show that they come in under an energy of 5 cups, under an energy of regret and sadness for, you know, whatever, for screwing up, for running from you, for whatever. It's not the best energy to approach in. It's sort of like approaching somebody from an energy of a mix of sentimentality and sadness for what could have been, trying to get a reboot on that or trying to say something. And sometimes it doesn't come out right in this energy. That's all I'm saying. What's bookending the 6 of Cups? Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love. Again, I said they're thinking about you a lot. I said it might be carnal. I talked about petting all kinds of dogs with different hair colors, but or no hair. But I've got the Queen of Cups. It's the most love I can pull from the deck. There's a lot of love here, which is amplifying this 5 of Cups energy. So yeah, I got this is flowing. This is flowing. They're really, really in their feels right now about you. They're really thinking about all of your people. Not just Cancer, although Cancer should be paying attention. I'm pulling on your angle. They are thinking a lot. I mean, I feel this here. I almost tear up with the energy that's here. I do. In a strange way, I do. It's not. She's not sitting in a pool of water. She's sitting in a pool of tears on some level. And I don't mean that literally. Okay? I don't mean it literally. Let's talk to the witches. All right, let's see. See what the witches have to say. Tell me about this 6 of Cups. Randomly at the bottom was the Temperance card, by the way. Yeah. Okay. 6 of Cups. Why is it here? Tell me about the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Lots of and that thinking about you is with love. These two are read together. This is a lot here. There's an attraction. Some of it is sexual, but some of it is just feelings, just straight up, nostalgia, longing, for really a lot of disappointment for what they rejected and what they kept instead of you. A lot of this person, you eat at this person. I can tell you that. This is their picture. Never mind the card. You really keep them up at night. Just like the energy of Cancer's angle keeps me up at night sometimes. It has since I got here. 6 of Cups. Why is it here? Come on, witches, talk to me. Yeah, Page of Swords. The spying energy might pick up, and that's all I get off of that. Okay? Well, no, that's not true. Energy is always in layers. There's another layer on the B side of that, which is as they think about you, as they think about petting your golden retriever, right? And feeling all this, and in their feels, there's a lot of disappointment. All right? They think they might. This is why they're worried about every word they're going to say. They might say the wrong thing. It does tend to come out wrong in this energy. I won't lie to you. All right? It's not a good energy. You want to approach somebody from an energy of confidence, knowing what you're going to say in advance. I think they're thinking about it on the way and still thinking about it while they're with you. I don't think your person's real good at going with the flow. I mean, someone like me can pull that off where I just wing it, right? That's what I do most of the time. I find when I make a plan, it always gets fucked up, so I just wing shit. Same with these readings. I just wing them. There's no script here. What's on top? 7 of Swords. Oh, wow. Wow. What they're mostly thinking about when they're thinking about you and feeling you is how they lied to themselves. That's why there's so much sadness here. I keep getting drawn to this 5 of Cups. Okay? Well, why is the 7 of Swords here? 10 Swords. How they are the reason you're not together. How they are the reason that this might be over. There's an urge to fix it. I see it with Justice. And I see the impulsive urge with that. This is why I say they might be delusional a little bit. I'm not sure if it's fixable under this energy. I think communication is likely under this energy, but I'm not sure if anything constructive is going to happen. Okay? It might just be small talk. In other words, I could phrase it in a way where they might make up a reason to come talk to you. Right? Some bullshit reason. Nonsense. Things like that. It's a start. Knowing that in advance prevents you from getting pissy about it. All right? Just laugh. Under your breath, say, this is what Steve said would happen. My God. And they're going to go, what? Who's Steve? Never mind. So why are you calling? Like that. Just go with it. But yeah, mostly what they're thinking about is how full of shit they were to themselves. We lie to ourselves a lot, and we do. We fuck ourselves over when we do that. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. I know that they're not sure what to say. I know that. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? And why am I drawn to the fact that this, I think it's a girl, her pants are half down? I'm not sure why I'm drawn to that. I don't know. I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. Something to do. Only thing I see on this card are pants half down. All right. I'm not sure what that means. I think it's not really a sexual reference. I think it's more a reference tied to this Five of Cups. They feel exposed talking to you. They feel vulnerable talking to you. Right. It's something that, you know, they're basically coming in with the pants down. You know, and you can either laugh at them or offer them a towel. But that's why I say Five of Cups is not a great energy to show up in. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm right. Steve's right. Upright came out. It's crossed by the Two of Swords. You know, what do I do? Which way do I go? What do I say? There's two truths here. I can be really truthful or I can be a little bit truthful. But it's my lies and my bullshit to myself as they think about you, Six of Cups, and felt with Queen of Cups energy, that caused this to have 10 swords in it. So I need to open up, but that exposes me. That pulls my pants down right in front of them. You know, it's like that. It's like pantsing somebody, right? We all did that at school. I remember my friend Rick. What the hell was his name? I forget. Anyway, Rick loves something or other. Came in one day in sweatpants to school, man. He got pants 3 times in those things while he was at his locker. You know, my God. And you feel stupid when that happens. Yeah, but that's kind of how they feel. They feel like they're getting pantsed a little bit. But they know it's their fault and they have to do something. Okay, you know, they want some justice here, but it's a little ill thought out. It's a little impulsive and Five of Cups energy. Fueled by a lot of love and a lot of nostalgia and a real desire to pet that golden retriever. But they lied to themselves a lot about what you were and how they wanted to get to know you or whatever. They did a lot of lying to themselves, and they know it caused 10 swords. So when they think about you, they think about you with fondness, right? For you being you and this connection being what it is. But they also think about it with a lot of pain. And a lot of, almost like the Homer Simpson where he hits himself on the head and goes, "Don't!" Like that. It's like that. You know, because they fucked this thing up. What's on top? 7 Cups. Again, saying the same thing as the Two of Swords. How do I do this? What should I say? What shouldn't I say? They're spending too much time thinking about that. Your person always does on the Cancer angle. Always does this. Just say it. I still feel for some of you, they got some kind of secret that they're afraid to tell you. There's something they have to confess. Okay? That's not for all of you, but for a few of you. Why is the 7 Cups here? 3 swords. There's that 3 swords that's become all powerful. Alright? So when they try to wiggle out of it, they can't. That hurts even more. They have to. This 3 of Swords ties to what I just told you about the 6 of Cups, fueled by the Queen of Cups energy. They think about you with fondness, but they also, it's a bit of Homer Simpson. Don't! Like that. You know? What have I done here? I pretended they didn't matter. I lied. I said I wasn't interested, or I ran. I never even said anything. Some of you never even talked to this damn person. They're there. They're there. They're right around you. Big time. 5 of Cups. Which is also, by the way, there are 3 cards here. These 2 and that one. All read together. I'll give you some transparency in my reading. Okay? I have to, but oh God. I have to, but oh God. All of this is saying the same thing. I have to, but oh God. Oh God, but I have to. It's all saying the same fucking thing. Okay? I think they're hoping for the best. There's weird energy around that 10 of Cups. I think I may pull on that at the end. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Tell me about this 5 of Cups. Specifically. Tell me something new about this 5 of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is communication in the final outcome in this row. It is. She holds the Ace of Cups. She gives the full cup. Emphasis on the word give. But for reasons I've told you here, 5 of Cups is not a great energy to show up in for reasons I've explained. Why's 5 Cups here? What do you think? All right. Yeah. The Five of Cups is crossing the Page of Pentacles. Okay, my girl with her pants half down. I explained all that. It's got this on top of it. 7 Cups. What should I say? What should I do? Two swords crossing it. Lead to 3 swords. If they don't do it, if I don't do something, I got to do something. They have to. There's an energy of they have to. 5 of Cups is crossing the Page of Pentacles. Here, the 5 of Cups is crossed by the Page of Pentacles from another deck. See, this is all tied together. This is all a big feedback loop. These 2 cards here, the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Whatever I clarify is just a feedback loop. It's a round and round. It is them showing up in 5 Cups energy, which again means that they feel a bit like their pants are down. That's why they're worried about what they're going to say. How much do I expose myself to them? All right? You could take that literally or figuratively. It doesn't matter. What's on top? Hangman. Yeah. The 5 of Cups is causing a bit of a crisis of faith. A little bit. All right? So, again, not a good energy to approach in. If you're too nervous, confidence sells. Nervous, if you might say anything, it could come out any ways, and they're thinking about all that. Because while they think about you and they feel all the nostalgia and the love and what could have been and pet that golden retriever, they're also realizing that they fucked this over big time and put 10 swords in it. So all of that swirls in, and net we get this girl. Oh God, right? Oh God. So it results in a bit of a hangman energy. But the bird is chewing the rope. Why is the hangman here? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. It's a bit of the wrong energy to come in. It's that lighting a cigarette in a hurricane. Right? The Ace of Wands, it's big, it's explosive, it's nice. But it can burn out real quickly if you say the wrong thing. But they definitely want to try again. If I were giving this person advice, whoever this energy belongs to, I would say just go in and say you're sorry and say, can we reset this? Can we try again? And then take it from there. Right? Don't take up the conversation from that moment. Just take it from there. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? But this does result in communication on a high level. But, the pre-shuffle showed us that. But this is showing us how that communication, what's fueling that communication. And someone here, well, it's a bit like I told the Leos earlier today when I did a reading for them. It is a bit of somebody worried a bit too much about what people think. It's a little bit of, they're worried about being, in this case, it's someone worried about being exposed too much. It's not whether or not they can or can't do it. It's about whether or not they should or shouldn't. And I've told you that before. What should I say? What shouldn't I say? Am I going to make a fool of myself? Am I going this? Listen, it's too late to be worrying about that. That's what I'd tell this person. It's too late to be worrying about that. We're at 10 swords here, and they know it. And when they think about you, they feel those 10 swords in their back. I'm pulling on the Queen of Cups right now, your final outcome here. Whoa, what's happening? Okay, I got a card that reversed itself. Hold on. I'm giving the deck a last shuffle here. All right, here we go. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Oh, shit. Unreal. The sun crossing the Queen of Cups. Oh, my God. Yeah, you're going to find something out. You're going to find out how somebody feels. You're going to find something out. I mean, I don't know what. But there is... it's sort of an energy of happiness wins the day. In other words, when they think about you, they do feel it from the Queen of Cups and the sun and what could have been and petting that golden retriever, right? But also there's this energy mixed in, okay? But which can slow things down, put us in the hangman. But as the Ace of Wands told us here, happiness wins. The idea of a start over, of a do-over wins. And we got that message here. Yeah, they might be worried about what they're going to say with the 7 of Cups, but the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, which is underneath here, are the 2 cards that end the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. And this 3 of Swords has become all-powerful. So, yeah, there's communication here. What's on top? Yep, there's change. There's a change from how this person's been behaving to how they're going to behave. And what's nice about that, and I'm going to show you, this Death card is directly bookending this 7 of Swords, of all this lying to themselves. This is somebody getting real. This is the love and happiness are winning the day here. Well, you know, it's sort of like somebody who says, well, this might be why I'm picking up a delusional energy off of this. It's someone who says to themselves, well, you know, it may go good, it may go bad, but it can't be any worse than what it is now. You know, it's like that. So fuck it, right? This is my so fuck it card. I'm going in. It is a little ill thought out because maybe they should plan a little bit more instead of just worrying. But anyway, the death card, why is it here? My biggest card of communication, the Three of Cups. The flow of water, the flow of emotion, celebration energy. Again, I've got happiness crossing the Queen of Cups. You make them very happy. I think you're going to find out something about this person. This death card transforms this and flips this Seven of Swords around. Somebody gets real. Again, under the energy I just told you of, well, you know, it's bad now. They make me happy. Happiness wins. I might as well go see. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not the best attitude to go in with. Okay, that's why I say that Five of Cups energy, not the best energy. But this whole reading has told us every time they think they don't want to, they realize that they kind of have to. It's like that. So yeah, this person is going to touch base for most of you. Okay, for most of you. I can't predict what a 3D person's going to do. It's the way the energy flows. Okay, so yeah. But they may make up it may play out as they make up an excuse to talk to you, or they may come in and apologize for something and say, you know, can we start over? You know, I'm sorry I never said anything. I'm sorry I never. The energy is just here for someone to turn these 10 swords around, and the energy is causing them to turn this 7 of swords and at least stop lying to themselves. They're allowing themselves to feel what they feel for you. And that is represented right here, by the way, with 3 swords and 10 swords, all right? Which is stopping them in their tracks a bit. You know, I won't lie to you. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's go back to the light seer. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe, which, by the way, randomly at the bottom, the sun was crossing here. It's right here. The sun, randomly at the bottom of the light seer deck when I pick it up. So, yeah. Yeah, there's communication coming. I got 2 yeses. The sun is a yes card. It's one of only a couple in the deck where you can ask a yes or no question and get a yes. You can assign it to other cards if you want, but really it's just the sun and the moon, generally speaking. You know, as far as I read the energy, those are the only real 2 that kind of give you that. So yeah, there's a yes here. There's a double yes for sure. Give me. Let's see where we go. Okay, what else does the universe want to tell you? We always pull from the bottom. The Emperor, the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles, our base energy, is crossed by the 6 of Pentacles. They want to come in from out of the cold. That's an escalation. They want to come in from out of the cold. The energy is to give to this. The desire of this girl right here, whether your person's male or female, it's a girl on the card. The desire of this girl is to pick herself up, put the key in the door, and go inside. That's the base energy. Here's our issue. And this ties with the rest of everything I've already said. The Emperor, right? Your divine masculine, again, does not want to expose themselves too much. This is Burger King energy. It's ego. It's pride. They are... Again, it's this energy of someone who just can't get 100% real with you in the conversation, which may cause a problem. But because you know about it in advance, laugh it off is my advice. Do what you want, but laugh it off. There's a huge amount of emotion here. There is a Queen of Cups read with a 6 of Cups here. And they're well aware that they've been lying to themselves and you and whatever, that you don't mean anything to them. All of your people, from whether it's from the Cancer perspective or from the all signs perspective, they're all worried about being too vulnerable. And that's ironic and a real shame because it's their very lesson that they need to learn. If they would be vulnerable 100%, right, then it's almost a cure in and of itself. It's a very healing energy for this person. But they all want to, now they want it. Now they want to give to something that they know they left themselves out in the cold on by being deceptive to them, mostly lying to themselves. Now, I said I was going to pull on it, and I am. I'm going to grab the witches, and I'm going to pull on just this Ten of Cups, because in my affecting energy, this is sort of the base energy. It's the center card. That's why I single it out. Why is Ten of Cups here? Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Why? Why? Yeah. The Nine of Wands. I thought so. You've been popping up in their dreams quite a lot. And it's wearing down their resistance. One of the reasons there's so much communication coming up in the month of December in these reads and this energy, potential for it anyway, because, you know, free will and all. But is the wall is getting thin. There's the Sun, which we've had twice in this reading. Once crossing a Queen of Cups, and once randomly at the bottom of the Light Seer before I shuffled for these. The Sun is back there. They've had their back to it for a long time. And this is someone who doesn't have their back to the Sun. Okay? The Sun, they're facing the Sun. They're looking out over the rainbows and all that. Somebody here, I think you've been popping up in the dreams, in their thoughts quite a bit, and it's just wearing down their wall. They're in their feels, is basically what it's saying. Yeah, the Four of Wands. And why is the Four of Wands here before I open my big mouth? The Moon. Yeah, for some of you, this is a message for some of you. Okay, what I told you about the Nine of Wands is for all of you. But this is a message for some of you. This person has been... you should watch the Leo soap opera. This person, if your person's married, for those of you where your person is married or in a relationship with someone else, okay? They have been hiding the fact that they're very unhappy. That actually it's not as great as they say it is. This Ten of Cups can be a whole lot of fairyland. You can't sit on rainbows. That's not real. That's just light energy. You'll fall right through, right? Some kind of marriage or stability on their side, how their life is, family, marriage, relationship, job, whatever they've been pretending is happy, lying to themselves to stay away from you, that you don't matter because I'm perfectly happy where I am, has been a complete line of bullshit. There's a lot of hidden shit that this person has faced. Whatever these dreams are that they've been having has forced them to really look at the fact and see that the Sun is behind them. It's on the other side of this wall. So they've put up a barrier by pretending that this is happy, that their life is happy. They've put up a barrier to the Sun. And now they can see through the wall. They can see where the Sun is. That's why we have the Death card here in transformation. This guy, you can imagine him turning around and now walking right through these slats, squeezing through, heading toward that Sun. That's what's going on. And that's where the soulmate cycle is at right now. That's where we're at right here. We got some big readings coming up. Full moon in Gemini, you have no idea. I'm going to be pulling on that tomorrow on Wednesday. Or is tomorrow Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And then Venus moving into Capricorn, that's a huge deal. And the 12-12 portal reading is a huge deal too. All right, a lot of huge deal readings coming up. That's your reading here. And this is a huge deal as well. So, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.